Hi Pisces, this is Aqua Moonlight. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or welcome if you are new here. So we're going to go ahead and do your reading. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Jupiter. And we're going to see what comes up for you. So what do you need to hear? What does Spirit want you to know, Pisces? This can be anything from your spiritual path, your spiritual journey, guidance, advice, career, love, whatever they want you to know. So let's get into it. Also, please do hit that like button if you enjoyed this reading. It helps the channel so much. I'd really appreciate it. And it helps people to find this reading better on YouTube. Okay, so let's see here. So Pisces, what are your messages? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Jupiter in Pisces. What are your messages? What does Spirit want you to know right now? Pisces. We have Father Sky, trust in the unknown. We have Summer, bask in joy and light. First of all, I'm getting Archangel Michael coming up here. So some of you could work with Archangel Michael. There's a strong feeling of clearing coming through with this lightning bolt here too. And I'm hearing Archangel Michael. So this for you Pisces might be a time where you are going, I'm hearing newfound information or newfound glory or something like that. So with this summer here, it actually feels like quite a significant maybe shift from this to into the summer, and even as we go into the summer months too. But I'm hearing it's something to do with like a lightning bolt that could have happened in your life or could be happening. And yeah, I keep getting these references to like a caterpillar becoming the butterfly, and the lightning bolt leading to the summer, leading to happiness or leading to joy. So this is either something happening directly outside of you, or you have been feeling lately that you've been pushed to something. And if it hasn't been that you've been pushed to it, you may be feeling this change or this shift within. And some of you, I'm hearing, could have been going through a time of deep introspection, maybe for a while. And you've been, yeah, I'm hearing something to do with like playing it cool or laying low. But it feels like this is over. This cycle maybe of inaction, or this cycle is coming to a close. Let's see. Be graceful in movement and action. And here at the bottom, again, the sun. So there's definitely something about the sun and summer for you Pisces. Enjoy success and happiness. Some of you could be, for a specific person, you could be traveling or deciding that you want to travel the world, or you're going on some significant trip. Because I'm hearing something about around the world, around the globe, but that's just for somebody. For others of you who it's not about that, it could actually be your birthday too, with the sun here, like your solar return. There's something, if it's not that you are going on a trip, or if it's not your birthday, there's just this feeling of like coming full circle into like coming out of the dark. I just keep getting coming out of the dark into the sun. And I'm hearing Spirit say all of your, there's been a situation here, Pisces, that has very much tested your inner strength and even tested your patience maybe. But there's so much positivity here. Enjoy growth and reap rewards coming up as well. And you may have felt that, I'm seeing 1111 when I'm looking at this card too. So some of you may be seeing synchronicities on the clock, 1111 especially. It honestly, it feels like you're coming into some type of like, even a union or abundance, but union within the self. And I feel like this is something that you've been really, it's like you're dedicating yourself to a certain path. I'm hearing don't waver, or let's not waver. So it feels like you're going to be dedicating yourself to a certain path, or the universe is leading you to self-expression. Some of you, as I said, it could be something you're doing, that you're going to be traveling or moving, but it's also self-expression. And I'm also getting to a focus maybe on like anything to do with the little and small joys in your life. This woman is holding the apple, and there's something about your diet, maybe nutrition, focusing on the small things that can bring you reward in the future. So this summer months for you could be really when things take a turn, or if you're planning for something, if you've been putting your effort into something, it seems like the summer here very soon, very shortly, will help to rise you up. Some of you have a certain opportunity that you don't expect, which is why it says here, trust in the unknown. So there may be like an unexpected offer that's given to you that propels you forward in a way that you didn't expect, you know? And some of you, I'm getting, this won't be for everyone, but if you have had maybe, like I said, a test in your life, like there's been a very trying situation, or you felt that you had to hang on a little bit longer. I'm getting that you're going to be having the courage to face that, having the courage to face that situation or that person in a way that feels like it kind of brings you relief. It brings you a change in the wind here. So if you've been dealing with that situation, it feels like you're having to have grace and courage, and I'm hearing that you will find out soon. So again, there's something with the sun, because you know the sun is like this masculine energy, very opposite than the moon coming out into the open is how I'm seeing it. So there may be some truths revealed to you here, Pisces. But I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's something to do with you feeling like I'm hearing your shortcomings. So maybe you felt that, again, there was something that I'm not sure how this will fit, but I just keep getting, there's something that you felt that you were trying to hold on to or didn't have the courage to do any longer, or you felt that your patience was running out, something like that. But it's like something, I wouldn't be surprised if justice comes out for you, because it feels like a justice type of energy where with this Father Sky, trust in the unknown, it kind of feels like there's a situation that was in the dark. Yeah, Five of Wands, maybe even, I don't know why, for some of you, this again won't be for everyone, but for some of you, maybe you felt that you were being constantly attacked, or maybe if you are on a certain, like maybe you felt like, for example, you were trying to, you know, make more money, or you were trying to move your life forward, and it's like one obstacle after the other was thrown at you in ways that felt very almost like a curse. For some, it could even be that you were clearing some type of curse in your life, or there's some challenges with people, or lower energies that felt like it was constantly making it hard for you. And I'm hearing this could be either a Scorpio person around you, or the Pluto energy. It's like there's this bang, like with the lightning I keep getting, that's going to help to transmute this or transform this energy into going in your favor. Yeah, they're showing me the game Snakes and Ladders, and they've shown me that before, and usually what it means is that, you know, kind of like the game is when you take some step forward up the ladder and then you find a snake and you go all the way back down. That's exactly what I was trying to say here too. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it does feel, Eight of Pentacles. See, this is definitely, some of you could have been feeling, I'm hearing nauseated for some reason. So if you've been feeling nauseated, that could be something that is a confirmation for you. And it feels like Some of you are being asked to apply yourself to some study with the Eight of Pentacles. It could even be, I'm getting a few things. Maybe there's advice for you in a certain book. So if you feel called to pick up a book out of nowhere, or if you feel like, I want to learn about this, or I want to learn about like Reiki, or I want to learn about how to protect my energy, or I want to learn about just anything. This is something that Spirit's actually asking you to do, because with the Eight of Pentacles here, it seems like you're going to be, for one kind of group of you, learning how to protect your energy, and also learning how to just like apply yourself in various different ways. But like I said, for some, it's like the little things. It's like, you know, maybe waking up earlier in the morning, or changing your diet, or going for a walk every day, something that you're doing that's going to kind of shift you out of this energy over here. But for others of you, this could be about your career. And I'm hearing the chosen one. Okay, so some of you could be a chosen one. It feels like there is this path that, again, 1111, something very spiritually aligning for you. And this is very opposite energy. See how it's like the blue? Again, that's why I heard probably Archangel Michael, because you're being protected from something here, Pisces. You're being given a way to, like, you're protected from something that felt like, again, it was snakes and ladders. It was one step forward, two steps back. And during that time, you're being asked to make sure you do have grace and compassion for yourself. But see, Eight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Witch, the Magician. Yeah, so yeah, I'm hearing, again, maybe some of you are embarking on this path of being a witch, or you are just really with the crow here, or the raven. I'm seeing something about co-creating with Spirit. You're very connected to Spirit, but maybe there was something that you felt disconnected for a while. Again, with all of this energy here, blockages that prevented you from trusting in your path or trusting in your gifts. But I'm being shown that you're like this, like you're making this recipe of your life here now. And you're very supported by what you, for some of you, maybe you set certain intentions during the full moon or the new moon, and Spirit's confirming that they were heard. They were very much heard by the divine, and they're helping you to bring all of your dreams into fruition right now. They're helping to bring these fruits so that they can ripen and you can actually enjoy them now. It's like maybe there's a feeling that some of you, I'm getting a message that you could connect with the fairies, okay, the fae. So that could be a sign that somebody needs to hear if you've been considering that, or if you've been wondering if you are, you know, protected there by them. Yes, I feel like there is, yeah, definitely some of you were a bit distracted, or your energy was, maybe it was because of something happening around you. You know, it's not to say that it wasn't valid, but there is something about like, you may have gone off course or off track, or kind of lost your footing or lost your track. And I feel like some of you may be afraid to jump into something. It could be a new job, it could be a new study, it could be like applying yourself differently. Maybe you're afraid, like, is this really going to work out? Is this really going to go accordingly? Because of maybe fears from the past of when things didn't work out. But I do feel like they want somebody to know that it will work out. Some of you could have a special mentor, yeah, the star, around you, or somebody who's here to help to guide you. The King of Cups and the Strength card. Yeah, I feel like with this King of Cups, I'm either getting, this could be a spirit guide for you coming up, or this could be somebody in your life now that's helping you. It could be like a, I'm not sure who it could be. It could be like a boss, a father, a partner, husband, maybe even just someone that you're dating, or it's just someone who's helping you somehow, or could come into your life. That won't be for everybody, but for some of you, there is somebody who's going to be helping you. And For others of you, this King of Cups also embodies you here, Pisces, and what you're coming into. With the star here, I'm hearing something about dancing at your own beat, dancing to the beat of your own heart. And again, if there's been something that you felt was like you couldn't fully trust or you couldn't fully dive into without having fear, I feel like they want you to surrender to the hope and the trust of the universe. Some of you are there's a certain path for you that's very guided. And it feels like with that star, they want you to have more hope and optimism about it. I'm hearing a guide also coming up for you saying if it looks scary, that means that it's something like if it looks scary, it's because it's a big thing, or because it can lead you somewhere great, or because it could be something significant. Maybe it's even a love connection. I think for most it's more work related or health related or just stability related. Some of you also are getting back into touch with your emotional balance and feeling, yeah, I'm hearing nothing can stop me now or nothing can touch me now. So you're very protected. I feel like there's this aura. Maybe some of you have been doing a lot of work around protecting your energy and also, you know, how like kind of shielding yourself with this beautiful protective light to make sure that your gifts and because I think with the Magician here, some of you definitely could have experienced some forces that kept you from your true gifts and talents. And it felt like that was just because the timing around it wasn't right, or because you also didn't trust fully or have the power to protect yourself enough. I think that's for a lot of you who that message would be if you are, you know, a reader yourself, or if you're somebody who does work with energy. You could have felt that you were not giving yourself enough like credit for who you really are, and because of that, the lower kind of energies took over at some point. The Mirror. Again, I'm getting something about a birthday. I'm not sure what, something, maybe some of you have a birthday, you know, since we are in Pisces season. And yeah, definitely some of you could have been dealing with the Nine of Swords here and the Five of Wands. Maybe you did have a significant partnership, or even multiple people. Could be people around you who kind of, whether they are aware of it or not, they may have projected onto you things that kind of made you doubt yourself or made you fall off your path. And I'm hearing that actually, if that was the case, it felt like you had to go through that lesson, even if it felt kind of painful, even if it felt like, why did the universe put me here? Why do I constantly have to deal with these types of people or connections? Or why am I placed in these environments? But it feels like you had to kind of learn the hard way, is kind of what I'm getting. You had to learn the hard way. And there again, this King of Cups is coming up to be maybe a guide here. Somebody who wants to tell you that they've done this before too. I don't know, that could be a passed on loved one. That could be a ancestor, a guide. Something about like, I don't know, the way that this, something about like, when you get over here, you'll see why. Or when you get to where I am, or not where I am, or maybe, but when you get over here, this is where the joy is. You can enjoy your feast. You can kind of bask in this happiness and joy. But it felt like you had to go through really tough lessons here, which almost felt like you were in a maze, you know, like maybe you're lost in the forest, metaphorically, and you could never find the way home. Yes, the apocalypse. Wow. So I'm getting a strong message here that there was something I'm being taken to your subconscious mind with the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, the Five of Wands, to where maybe there was so much there that felt like even in your own mind, it felt like you're going through a forest of darkness and you didn't know where to turn. And again, this has been because of you being a Pisces and you being very deep and intuitive and accustomed to those realms. It's like you had to come out of this with a better understanding of who you really are, which took going into the depths of it to get out of it. So I don't know who that could be for, but definitely for some of you, you could have felt that it was just one thing after the other, or so many challenges. Again, I keep getting, but also trauma, something repetitive pattern in your mind, probably because of people or certain people around you that just like kept hammering that in. And we have the Queen at the bottom. So yeah, it's like, again, this is very, I'm hearing your distinctive touch or the way that you do things. Again, the Magician here and the Star. Something about the way here, Pisces, that you do things. I don't know what you do, but the way that you approach things, the way that you even could be in a relationship, maybe the way that you, like the way that you are a good partner, or the way that you carry yourself, or the way that you kind of apply yourself in your job or your craft. It's like there's something special about the way that you do it, but you didn't see it like kind of for a while, or you, again, lost. It's like you had to go through this to become the Queen. You had to go through this to become the Queen. So I don't know if this makes sense, but that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, I'm hearing, see, the underworld. There's something quite deep. I'm hearing something like, we never chose this, or we never choose this path. So there's some interesting, it's like too much to grasp here, but it's something that really goes far back. I don't know if this is like past lives, or this is something connected to your ancestors long ago. It's like there's something quite deep that you never could have avoided anyway. I keep getting, I don't know why, but you never could have avoided it. The Judge. Yeah, I'm hearing keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer, I think is what I'm hearing. Let me see here before we get the final animal card. Let me just see if there's anything else I'm missing with this. Remember I said justice too, kind of, we didn't get justice, but it feels very much like a justice energy. We have the Emperor here. Yeah, it's like you're being welcomed into a new world here, Pisces. You're being initiated to something, welcomed into something. So I don't know what that is, but you would probably know. It feels like a highly spiritual reading for you, but it could be applied to something more practical, such as you're being initiated into a new role, a new job, a new phase in your life, a new relationship. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You're being kind of given this like, okay, now we can give you this type of thing. I'm hearing that old song. I have no idea why I'm hearing it, because I haven't heard it in like 10 years, 15 years. I think it's Hilary Duff, So Yesterday, I think it's called. Something about like so yesterday. So again, it's like so yesterday. You're leaving behind yesterday. It's no more. We have Puffin, Partnership, Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. Yeah, so that's kind of what I said too. Allow yourself to be your colorful self. Allow yourself to shine with exactly who you are, because this was probably a challenge before. For some of you with the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor, there could even be a very significant partnership on the horizon for you, or if you are already involved with somebody, and maybe that's this King of Cups. For some of you, it's either someone you're already involved with and you feel like this person is really such a kind person, somebody who is really here to support you and like be a very pure soul counterpart to you. This could be this person is going to be a huge part of your life moving forward, or you're going to meet somebody who's going to be a partner for you, okay? Somebody who I feel is very, like, you've had to kind of go through all of the, you've had to kiss all the frogs to get to this. But at the same time, I'm also getting to, it is your general kind of community, people who can support you, friends, again, guides coming up, even co-workers or something. People with the B here we have as well. People who are with the Queen too, the Queen, it's like Queen Bee and the bees, like you're one of the bees here, you're one of the many that you're meant to be a part of. We have a bee here, I just noticed that. Yeah, there's something about bee. And at the bottom, we have the butterfly. Yes, so you can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. So I hope that this reading could help, Pisces. Definitely let me know if you're open, how this connected with you, and if it connected with you. Definitely a quite interesting and deep reading, so I hope it could make sense. But I'd love to hear. It really helps me to connect to your energy for any future readings. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time. Take care and lots of love.